So first thing I like to do when I warm up is do my double 90s, which most people think are crazy by the way I do them, but are actually faster than everyone else. If you guys don't know why they're faster, when I do right 90s, you should be holding W and D. And when you're doing left 90s, you should be doing W and A. If you don't know why these are faster, you can go watch a video that Beaks did, and it explains basically directional momentum and why these are faster than everybody else. It's the reason you don't see me flicking around. My keybinds basically allow me to do this, which is why I have them as to what I am. They are faster. If you don't believe me, you can try them yourself, but when you're doing rights, you should be holding W and D, and left W and A. So that's basically all. That's the first thing I do when I warm up. Alright, the second thing I like to do is basically all my tunneling. So just getting ready to scrim, and this is probably the most useful thing I do. So that's doing right tunnels and then left tunnels. And when you're doing rights and lefts, you always want to jump here, because if you're not, you're basically allowing people to shoot you faster, because you have to wait a little bit longer. And here, it's easier to predict your movement. If you're not going to jump, someone can pre-aim this. So always try and jump when you do it. You can see that you can even place a second wall there if you get it good enough. And that's just faster protection. Doing diagonals too, and then straight, and then also doing it with cones too, just in case there is a team potentially like above you and you want to make sure that you have some sort of protection in between you and them. And it's mainly just used for straight when you use cones, but it could be used for diagonal if there's teams all around you. Alright, so the next thing I like doing is a protected high ground retake. So when you're double ramping up on someone who has high ground on you, you're gonna platform stair, wall this, double platform all this, and double stair back up. So basically the only time you can get shot is when you're jumping out right here. That's why you want to be really quick with placing all these walls and just go right up. And you can do this left and right, and you can mix it up whenever you want. That's basically all. Alright, next thing I'm doing is a quick side jump retake. So if someone's on high ground above you, if they are one layer above you, so that would be right here, it's pretty easy if they're just running right above you. All you have to do is platform stair, come out, and then you jump here and get these two stairs above them. And then they'll be running right above, and you can either trap them in like this, go for an edit, or they can be there and you can just easily just retake height. So it's basically just this and that. Next thing I like to do, which most people don't really practice, is coning yourself and then practicing side jumps, which I like doing. So most people can practice side jumps just like this, which is what most people do. But when you actually get coned, you're normally not this low and able to react that fast. So when you get coned, you get stuck. Try running out and then doing that. Just getting your timings right and everything is just really important. The next thing I practice is double editing. So that's cone walls. I'm not the best at it, so I can't really do it every single stair I do. So what I do is I'll double edit. I go like this, because you won't really use it that fast in a real game, so it's easier to practice like this. That's what I find useful, just doing that. And it works for me. Alright, the next thing I like doing is a little bit different from a Thwifo cone. While his is basically just a wall and a pyramid here, I found it better that if you use a stair and a pyramid, it gets basically one more box further than what his would, and it can mess your opponent up. And then also while you're doing it, if you place another cone here, you can keep double ramping up pretty fast. Just like that. And eventually you can turn. Alright, next thing I like doing is basically practicing my cone jumps over walls. So if I'm on high ground above someone, I'll probably be doing this. And it's basically setting myself up for a dome shot. So if you're below me and you ramp up, at a certain angle you can't place ramps, walls, or platforms. You see I'm switching all my keybinds. So if they're not looking in the right direction, it's basically a free shot. So you take your shot and then you ramp up and you have free high ground. But after you do like 3 or 4 of these, it's very easy to get jump fatigue. So you want to make sure you platform across and then pyramid. And that's like the best way I've found to do it. So yeah, that's basically all. If you guys found this video useful, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys want any more of these videos. I know the first one I did got a lot of feedback and you guys really liked it. So be sure to use code Bizzle. And that's basically all. Let me know what you guys think. Later.